Come on now.
Good love, right?
We out here.
We all master. All of us.
Right.
Even if they haven't made it up the mountain yet, the fact that they came out, we on our way to master. All right, we getting ready to start, family. Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
So this one with the biggest mouth. I was screaming about my mother's wound. I was screaming. Ah! I'm gonna bring on Blue. He's gonna bring on Sheree. We're gonna keep on going. Then we have our sister Vicky, and we're gonna keep on our brother Billy. We're gonna keep on going so we can get this meditation. Y'all all right? Yeah. Y'all sure y'all can hear me? Yeah. I don't know if you can hear them, but I said you can hear me. Yeah. All right. Y'all ready? Here's a round of Pope Pablo in the building. Give him a round of applause. Yes. Come on, come over here. First Lady of Mineral Ministries. Yeah. As the Pope of Mineral Ministries, we are standing on one of the most profound minerals on this planet. This is a quartz crystal called Stone Mountain, and we're literally standing on the center point. The geodetic center point of Stone Mountain, right here, is where we tether ourselves and screw into the earth of the center. This is where the volcano goes down to. So in Bakwa, which is an internal martial arts system, and I'm standing next to who we call our brother. This is the Grand Sheik, but he's also Seafood! Our brother, Dr. B is not here, but he's teaching a kinesiology class. And kinesiology is about utilizing visualization. Yes. When we were at the base of the mountain, I spoke about a visualization technique. We breathed together, and I said when we get to the top of the mountain, we're going to speak life over this particular city. And when we got to the halfway point of that mountain, we saw all of the mist arising off of the woods. Because I said, what? King said, if you make it to the mountaintop, you look over and you see the promised land. Right? And the promised land has been promised. So please give it up for yourself. And not being on what they call TV time. Right? But then you also hiked the mountain. And then we also did it collectively as one and said we can't unify. This is unification. Come on.
Yeah.
Even by the odds, I want to introduce you to a seafood master who will show you utilizing your mind as the greatest martial art technique that we can break generational curses. We can break whatever fictional hold that we thought that we had on us. That's right. People are suffering from, you know, like, the weight of the world is on me. Sit down. Right?
Yeah, like that low.
With a closed fist. Open your hands to receive. I know a lot of us are angry and you know, the way that the world has misappropriated. This is not the time for victimhood. Right. Time for healing. All volunteers to be here. So with no further ado, please give it up for the seafood. Seafood! Watch out for everybody. Make sure the children are all right. Yeah, control the perimeter. Everybody got 15 minutes up here, every speaker, because I know some people got to get out of here. They got a truck route, so I want to make sure time is right. And let's give a round of applause for Brother Rich Radio. We got next coming up, our brother Billy CARSON is coming up. Give away 2 boxes of his books. They'll be right downstairs at the end of the
around. Those who want this book, tell me to give it away. Give a round of applause.
Shout out to Isaiah, one of my very good friends who comes on a lot of tours with me. He bought me this custom-made jersey, so I said I'm gonna wear this in his honor because the guy's traveled all around the world with me. He's been everywhere I've gone. He just comes, man. So shout out to Isaiah. He ain't here right now, but shout out to Isaiah. Yeah, he's with us, man. He's with us. We love you, Billy. But I love y'all, man. I really love y'all. Yeah, man. I'm happy to be better. I'm healed. I'm healthy. Not only physically, but also mentally. You know, I heard, I forget the writer's name. He's also a producer and actor. But he made a very important statement that I just saw online the other day, and I just quoted it earlier today as well. When a rocket takes off, it has boosters on it. But when it gets to a certain altitude, those boosters fall off. That's right. Because everyone ain't meant to get to your level of altitude. And so we're all shooting up into different altitudes. And sometimes when you get to certain altitudes, certain people, when you look around, they're not going to be there no more. That's right. Right? We at the altitude here right now all together. Right? This is a family right here. Black family. You know, and shout out to the brother because he said, man, we had to wake up, plan for this. Get here on time, which is amazing. Well, you know what that tells me something about us. When we make something a priority, it happens. We manifested this. They manifested this all together. Big Rich manifested this. Everybody collectively, collective consciousness manifested this reunion on the top of the mountain. Oh, yeah. And a reunion, thank you, a reunion. And this is amazing because everyone here is on the same frequency. There's no hate, there's no jealousy, there's no envy, there's no backbiting, backstabbing, talking about nobody. All I hear out here is love.
Yeah! Ashay!
And we need to show out and give out to the world more love, and we're going to receive more love back. That's right. This is Men's Mental Health Month. I don't know if you know that, right? And I think this month is so important. I learned so many mental gems and mental lessons this month as a man, you know, and it's amazing because I'm 53, I'm about to be 54 in September. Hey. But it's amazing how you continue to learn if you are open to learning and understanding and dealing with things in your life that have been traumatizing, things that have been holding you back. At every single level, every one of us is on a different journey. But I do want to mention that, yes, this is Men's Mental Health Month, and unfortunately, it hadn't been made, a big thing was not made of it. But it's so important. A man's mental health is so important.
We love you,
Men are right now leading the world in suicide. One man commits suicide every single minute of the day around the world.
Don't change that narrative.
One man commits suicide every single minute. Every 60 seconds that go by, another man's taking his life.
We're going to help stop it.
We've been taught to hold things in, to keep things quiet, not to show emotion, not to express ourselves, not to draw borders and boundaries. And if we do, we're going to have issues and problems. We're told not to show our emotions because it can make you feel or look weak to the general public, or people are going to pick at you, or whatever it is. It's not promoted in the community.
Man, love hard.
But man, we gotta love, man. You gotta allow us to express ourselves. You have to allow us to draw boundaries.
That's right.
You have to allow us to be emotional sometimes. You gotta allow us to, give us more love. I'm not saying you're not giving it, but sometimes we just need somebody to sit there and listen to us too. Sometimes we just need somebody to be like, hey, I just want to hear it pour out to me. Just let me hear what's on your mind, because we hold a lot of stuff in. We cover it up and we bury it deep inside of us because we be like, you know what? They ain't got no time for that right now. I got to be the strong one. But sometimes We got to be the one that's letting it out and giving it out. Sometimes we need somebody to just listen to us. There's a lot going on inside of men that hurts, that's painful, that's torturous, that torments us. And that turns into dis-ease, which gives out disease. And like I said, you will be pushing up daisies. And the thing that's so important about it is why men, and especially black men, don't have a long lifespan. It's a lot of the mental stress that we go through for just being black, number one. That's a whole nother experience that we chose this lifetime, right? And then the pressures of society, and then the pressures also on top of that of being a man. So I'm just saying, check on your man, check on your brother. You know, when I was going through some stuff recently, I had some brothers call me and contact me to just be there for support. People I didn't even think were going to contact me, to reach out and be there for like real rock solid support that I didn't even know I had. And that was so key for me. It was so important because it got me through a really rough time. And if we can just support each other like that as men, and also women to support us like that, you can help take the men to the next level.
That's right.
Sometimes the only thing holding us back is our inability to express ourselves and our inability to be able to release what's inside of us and to feel free doing that and to not have it thrown back in our faces. You know, so it's not about browbeating us or saying that, you know, women ain't doing this and doing that. What I'm saying is, if we can just show more mental health support for the men, and men for us to link up with each other and be brothers for one another and support one another.
Yeah!
Let's not disappear when something goes wrong with somebody. Right. Let's show up like a whole village and support.
Every day. Every day.
Yes, sir. But man, I love you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. I want to see all of y'all in camp in 2027. It's a 6-day tour. We're going to go underneath the pyramids. We're going to go underneath the deserts of the Sahara Desert and visit the rejuvenation chambers of the halls of Amenti. You're going to touch them with your own hands. You're going to see the Geiger counter read nuclear energy coming out of these boxes. You're going to see radioactivity. You're going to go see things beneath the bedrock that nobody on earth has ever seen. Then we're going to party in front of the Sphinx. It's going to be crazy. Everything you hear me talking about, you're going to see with your own eyes. All right? So hopefully looking forward to as many of y'all as possible joining us on that 2027 tour. All the information about it on our site, of course, on Wrench's site and everything else. But I just want to tell y'all, man, the support that I've got from this community has been outstanding. I love you guys, and the energy that
Love you, Billy.
I can feel the positivity. I can feel it. I feel the positive energy that y'all pull out. When things are going on, you know, I'm a public figure, when shit going on in my life, I feel the support, because I can feel the hate, but I can also feel the love coming to me.
Like this volcano that we on, once a volcano, it blew, we can know diamonds, all different minerals, and became one big solid rock. That's us.
That's us, yeah.